Welcome to another episode of the Bureau of Technology Report. Today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about...
Hello and welcome. This is a short tutorial about how to use the transform tool and then export it, save it to Creative Cloud. So, what are we doing today? We are working on the transform tool and accessing the transform tool. How do we do that? When we click on any of the objects over here that you're going to use to transform your name, the block into your letters, you're going to click on the icon right here, these little dots. And as you see, here's your transform tool. It's a panel on the right hand side. Okay? So if you just double click on this object, it should bring up your transform tool. And then each corner allows you to choose what type of angle you'd like to have for that corner. And then you can always readjust it to make it bigger. It's up to you to decide if you want to make that a bigger angle or whatever. And then you can choose to make it bigger or smaller. Entirely up to you when you start pulling it in. Okay? So you can change it all the way around where it does that. If you don't want each corner linked, now what you're going to do is say don't link it. Okay? And then readjust it from there. All right? If you have any questions about that, follow the tutorial, see where it's going. Lastly, at school, we are going to export everything and save it onto our Creative Cloud folder. Where is that located? So if you do File, you're going to do an export. You're going to export as, and then here, remember this is called a dialog box. Okay, another version of a dialog box. And in here, you're going to look for, over on the left-hand side in the preview, you're going to look for Creative Cloud Files. You're going to double-click. You're going to give this a name. Call it Challenge 1. Okay, and we're going to leave it as an SVG, but it's not a project. Okay, we want to save it as an SVG file, and then you're going to export it. That's how you're going to do that. Okay? And then you will post this on your Google Slides as one of the daily challenges and intentional practices. We'll talk about that. Have a great day. I'm Mr. B.